Story 66, Mark 6. The happy meal that kept on going. One way throughout history that God has shown his love is by providing food. The Garden of Eden was filled with the freshest foods, maybe mangoes, cherries, olives, almonds, and coconuts. In the wilderness, God provided daily and yummy bread from heaven. Finally, the promised land was called a land flowing with milk and honey. Imagine how delicious a honey milkshake would taste after wandering through a dry desert. So when God's people thought about the coming Christ, they pictured someone who would save them from sin, sickness, and even death, and the devil. But they also believed that the coming king would bring some meals so satisfying that they would fill them with joy. True, happy meals. Jesus feeds the 5,000. The apostles returned to Jesus and told him all that they had done and taught. And he said to them, "Come away by yourselves to a desolate place and rest a while." For many were coming and going, and they had no leisure even to eat. And they went away in the boat to a desolate place by themselves. Now many saw them going and recognized them, and they ran there on foot from all the towns and got there ahead of them. When he went ashore, he saw a great crowd, and he had compassion on them, because they were like sheep without a shepherd. And he began to teach them many things. And when it grew late, his disciples came to him and said, "This is a desolate place, and the hour is now late. Send them away to go into surrounding countryside and villages and buy themselves something to eat." But he answered them, "You give them something to eat." And they said to him, "Shall we go and buy 200 denarii worth of bread and give it to them to eat?" And he said to them, "How many loaves do you have? Go and see." And when they had found out, they said, 5 and 2 fish. Then he demanded them all to sit down in groups on the grass, the green grass. So they sat down in groups, 5 loaves and 2 fish. And he looked up to heaven and said a blessing and broke the loaves and gave them to the disciples to set before the people. And he divided the two fish among them all, and they all ate. And were satisfied. And they took up 12 baskets full of broken pieces and of the fish. And those who ate the loaves were 5,000 men.